Hello, everyone. I hope you are all having a good evening. It's kind of cold here, so hope everyone is staying warm as well if you're in the winter months like we are. Tonight we'll be playing some more ATS, or American Truck Simulator, for those not familiar with the acronym. I'm a bit tired lately due to the coldness. And I woke up a little late, so I figured I'd do something a bit more chill today. Plus, there's the Christmas event, so, spirit of the season and all that, so we can probably do a bit of that while we're at it. Unfortunately, one of my headphone wires broke, so I'm having to substitute for now until I get a replacement wire. I think I have some other one stuffed away somewhere, but I didn't feel like digging it out right now. Oh, thank goodness for detachable wires. Having a headset with just one that's straight built in kind of sucks when they go bad. But yeah. Anyways, let's see about getting this bad boy started here in just a second. Aha. And then, boop, hello. And ta-da. You can see, since it's Christmas time, we have a background that suits it. I haven't quite changed my truck design and stuff yet, but, we'll give that a second. Anyways, let's put on a little fitting music as well. Da-da-da. There we go. Let me know if you can hear everything. Won't hear any. Alright, game audio is unmuted as well. So, thank you. Yep. Did that. Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna swap up to something a bit more festive real quick and festoon my truck with appropriate seasonal things. I left my vehicle at a place to do this with. So, yeah, that's right, I have a few event skins as well. I forgot there was a xenomorph skin for this one. Unfortunately, well, yeah, I guess, but, where's my Crimbus? Okay, we got this one. We also have this one, this one, this one. Though since I do green, it may be well to do another color for once. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Yeah, let's go with this for now. Alright, as for decorations, I think have some lights. Yeah. Let's see, we have a tree, polar bear, a snowman trucker, some stars of varying kinds. Let's go with the stocking. And then we can put our little Crimbo blanket here. Oh, I have to clean my fans again. I'm starting to get a little noisy. And that should be good for our decorations, I think. Maybe? Yeah. This will cost us $20K, but, whatever. we can deal with the cost. We save because I feel like just doing the thing with the savings. Let's see. And we go to our external contracts. Unfortunately, I don't have Texas just yet, so I can't do the cruising Texas event. Let's see. Off as a business expense. Well, considering my money here, I don't think I need to write it off as a business expense. I get that back in like one job. But let's see, external contracts, 2,000 gifts that's for everybody for a community goal. 1,000 deliveries to it, gifts cargo, personal goal, 15 deliveries or gifts cargo. Both games combined. Lines of reflection, 5 tiers. Okay, so it's basically just your standard event that they do. Can you hear the music fine, by the way? Like, is it not too loud, or... is it too low, etc., etc.? Oh, we can deliver one to Coeur d'Alene. Actually, I have some friends that live there. Here, it's an interesting place. Let's see. I'm gonna just leave fatigue simulation off this time because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So, you know, it'll be a bit more chill stream than usual. Won't worry about falling asleep at the wheel this time. Cool, cool. Let's see. Alright, looks like we're kind of good and open here. Yeah, unfortunately the game doesn't really have... oops. A little too far there. It's fine, nobody's behind us. Do a bit more of that criminal parking, as Rob calls it. Just back up into the trailer. That's it where. Oh. Wait a minute. Tire base got stuck on the wheel there. On the wall, not the wheel. I can talk. I can speak the English, but only sometimes. Usually, sometimes it's like big presents and stuff they have on a flatbed trailer, but this year it looks like they just have like they have a normal trailer with some motifs, like sparkly lights and shit. Used to being like big shiny presents and stuff. But, you know, that looks good too, in its own little way. Yeah? I might want to swap down to a smaller truck, though. This one's freaking huge. Oh... Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good start of the week so far. It's been a bit rainy and cold where I am, so, you know, it kind of puts a bit of a damper on things, but it's cleared up lately, so that's nice. We're supposed to be getting some snow soon, so that might be neat. I actually really like snow, I just can't deal with cold. I know it's kind of a strange, thing, but, you know, snow looks nice, it's pretty, it's just cold is painful. Painful. For me, anyway. Let's get this way out here. Since I don't have the fatigue on, I don't really need to have that up anyway. Supposedly. Oh boy. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of stoplights like this. They're kind of a pain to navigate. I wish we had more roundabouts and stuff. Those are kind of nice, honestly. Don't gotta worry about stopping and going quite as much. Keeps the flow of traffic nice and steady. Keep right. Pretty sure right's the only direction I can go, fam, but sure. I will heed thy advice. But, yeah, I just wanted to do something a bit more relaxing today. You know? Funnily enough, this is one of my go-to games for when I just want to do something and don't feel like too committal to much. Because I just, like, if I want to, I can just, like, drive around instead of, like, hauling stuff. If I want to go just look at the sites or whatever. Because you can do that. You know, once you have enough money and enough employees and stuff, you don't really care. You just go and do your thing and not worry about it too much, yeah. I technically don't. I've basically got, like, perpetual money printing machine now. Since I have a fair few garages and enough employees. But, you know, I wouldn't be a very good boss if I didn't haul things, now would I? But yeah, it's a whole thing, I guess. Let's see. Pardon me. Let's see. Oh. It'd be kind of neat once they finally get all the states in, though. I think they're doing all the contiguous states. I'm not sure if they're, like, going to be putting in, like, Alaska and Hawaii, but we'll see. Knowing them, they'll probably have, like, a ship or a train service, like they do in ETS, to ship you around certain areas. Whoops. I was, staring at my coffee there. Speaking of, I have a convenient pause button I can use to drink coffee when I need to. Whew, that way I don't gotta wreck into things. I keep forgetting about it sometimes, though. It's a whole thing. Oh, yeah. It's just kind of nice to see this going. Like, yeah, sure, it's taking a while to get, like, all the states and stuff. Or, you know, if you play ETS2 like I do occasionally, though I haven't in some good while, they have been putting in, like, all the countries and stuff over there as well. But, yeah, I mean, states are big. So it's going to take an understandable amount of time to, pardon me, to get that all nice and done. Yes, the rotating drawbridge. But yeah, they've got a good bit done. Like, I think they've got most of the western and a good bit of the middle part of the U.S. now. I just gotta grab those at some point when they're on sale, because I prefer just to wait on sales instead of grabbing something once full price, even if it's relatively, quotation marks, cheap or not. I don't know, I just like being frugal, I guess. Yeah, but even those huge tracts of empty land, so to speak, have their own sort of beauty, you know? Like the plains and stuff. Though, as you well know, I'm a bit more acquainted with the mountainous green regions, and those are where I'm most comfortable. Being on flat ground feels weird. Like, I need hills and stuff. Otherwise, I just feel out of place. But that's just a personal thing. Oh goodness. I had some lasagna for dinner, so hopefully it won't kill me too badly. Oh. Whew. You know what we could do with some of that big empty land is put some more rail lines in. We're kind of lacking on those. They're rather nice. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to be off on the side or no? Wait a minute. Yep, there we go. And I go into the left lane. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of geological formations people like as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a big oof. That was a big oof. But, you know, it's just how things do. Here anyway. But, variable speed zone. Sounds annoying. Little sudden speed changes. I remember to turn my lights on at like 6:30-ish on here. Otherwise I'll get fined. I'm kind of curious as to what the eastern seaboard will be like once they finally implement that. Oh, there was a plane. Nice. Sometimes you'll see like jets and stuff fly overhead, but you know. But this game is pretty. Like, they've overhauled the graphics and stuff as they went as well. Like, and extended the highways and stuff a bit more, because they made the scale a little bit bigger than it used to be, because it used to be slightly more compact than it is now on some of the older states. But as they went forward, they've kind of kept a certain scale. Yeah, it looked fine, sort of okay when it released, but they've done like a great job updating the assets and stuff as they've went, which is nice. You know, go back and retouch old work as well, unlike some companies where it's just like, oh hey, whatever. You can tell like obvious old areas from new ones just due to how the textures and stuff look, but not these guys. Oh no. These fine folks actually, go back and retouch their old stuff and, bring it up to like their current tool standard, which, makes some things take a little bit longer, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to have a game company that, cares about their product and, the people that play it. Yeah, sure, simulator games are a bit more niche than usual, of course. But, it's just, I don't know. I appreciate it. as someone who like really enjoys these sorts of games occasionally, it's nice to see love and care put into it. Makes me more makes me more inclined to buy their product, as it were. You know what I mean? Also, don't ask how I'm driving when I'm on the right side over here. We don't talk about that. I'm not even facing the wheel, guys. Sorry about that. Oh man. Anyway. But let's see here. I think I'm still in Washington. I got to go to Idaho, where they grow them potato. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh no. Like, as someone who doesn't, get to go out and travel very often, it's kind of nice to be able to experience, other areas as well through, even though it may be video games or, like, say, Flight Simulator. One day I'll get a hold of that and powerful enough for me to run it to look good enough for you guys. And we'll maybe poke around on it at some point. Oh, fucking way stations, man. I hate these things. I understand why they exist, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying. Especially since before ATS was a thing, I mostly played ETS2, and they don't really have way stations because their stuff is smaller. You see. So, that's a whole thing. Also, a lot of the countries don't allow like dual trailers like that up there. Like some specific ones have it, but like most of the time you don't see them at all. I don't know if that's changed or not, but sizes of things are quite different over the pond, as they say. Oh, please, why are you slowing down? Speed up. Those vehicles just poofed right out of existence. They have some magic teleporting ability. What the hell? Also appreciate the fact that they add like little areas you can go around and find and look at and stuff in these too. Something else you can do outside of, just hauling or stuff. So, that's nice. At some point I need to rope in some friends and do some convoys and stuff. That'd be really cool, to do. Maybe on stream as well. I haven't actually done it yet, or tried the convoys on this yet. But it'd be kind of nice to do, because, yeah, sure, these are mainly a single player game, but having people to play stuff with like this is kind of nice sometimes too, even if it's just, hauling cargo or some shit. Everybody just gets the same job and just goes in a line. Drive hammered, get nailed. That's an advertisement of all time. Don't drink and drive, folks. Seriously, it's not good. I've been hit by some drunk peeps before. It's not fun for anyone involved. Lost some friends to it too. Sad days. But no, it's not. Oh, we're going to Spokane. It's not. Let's not bring that into that darkness into the stream right now, I guess. Oh boy. Let's see. Drink some more of my coffee before it gets cold, because unfortunately my window has a little bit of a draft and it hits right where my coffee mug sits, so they cool down pretty fucking quick. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good old hot bean water. I need to get some cocoa and soybeans, and I can have the tri-bean fecta. I really like how soft the ground looks with all these bushes and stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. I don't know. It just feels like, I know that it's kind of like sandy, rocky soil, but oops, let's slow down a little bit on that turn. But the low grass and stuff makes it look like it has a bit of a softer feel. You know? Whee! It's the Columbia River. That's a big boy. Look at it. It's also a big bridge, but we're on. I don't remember where it was, but when I was on a semi-trip once with some family, we went on this really long bridge over a lake or a river or something, and it was just huge. Or it might have just been where I was, not used to, that sort of thing. But it was kind of neat, just being on like a super huge bridge out over water. It's one thing to be in a boat, you see. It's another thing to be driving in a vehicle on a bridge over it. Because if that bridge gives out, well, you're sinking. It's no too. Come on, guy. You slowed down a little too much there. Come on. But at least on a boat, you don't got to worry about, generally capsizing and sinking to the bottom of the lake or river or whatever you're in. Generally, there are exceptions, of course. Yeah, I don't know. Nature's pretty cool, even if it is a little terrifying sometimes. No, more than a little terrifying sometimes, especially if you have phobias of specific things like me. Good old heights and thunderstorms. Ooh, thunderstorms are a big no-no for me. Scare the proverbial pants off of me. But that's just how phobias are. They're irrational fears. I know I've talked about this before a few times probably, especially on my little debut stream. But yeah. Oh, you don't see rain too often on this. It could just be where I'm mostly out west, where it's a bit drier, though. I've seen rain maybe 3 times in this. Whereas on ETS2, you get rain constantly. You watch, it'll cloud up and rain just as I'm saying this, just to spite me. Oh, it is about time for the lights. Ugh. That way we can not get fined for having our lights off. But not cool. Not good for anyone involved. Also, being able to see and have others see you at night is kind of a big deal. Oh, is that a police vehicle that I'm seeing here? Yes, it is. Modern police vehicles look fucking weird. To me, anyway. I'm so used to like the older ones, still. Oh. My allergies are killing me. I apologize for anyone that has to deal with my coughing and stiff-legged going on. I'm not sick, it's just allergies. Because there's a lot more dust and stuff inside during the winter because everything's closed up more often, you see. even if you have like things to help clear the air out, still gets a little built up on occasion. Whew. Oh, the cold makes me so tired. You'd almost swear I was cold-blooded or something. Or it could just be that I'm playing something really relaxing with some nice chill music. Hard to tell. Man, this place is so flat. Yeah, it's got like little rolly hills, but yeah, well. I wonder if you can if one of the like nearby the mountains and Stoof its viewpoints. I have to check that out later. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Watch for wildlife, dusk and dawn. Yeah, getting hit by a deer or something ain't too great. Then again, I think they have moose out on the west coast. Because I'm pretty sure I've had a few friends out that way up in the northern areas mentioned they've had to deal with moose. Oh, they're out driving, and probably don't want to run up on something that's completely bigger than a lot of your vehicles. Total everything, yeah. Woo. Oh, sounds like the coffee pot turned off. Oh boy. I have to. Uh-oh. 1 second. Oh, I hate when it feels like I have to sneeze and then I don't. Yeah, but that's usually during mating season or when they're protecting their young, though, isn't it? When they get a little aggressive. As far as I'm aware, they generally you don't want to be around them anyway. They're big and they can kind of take you on pretty easily. I think the only thing we really have equivalent here is an elk. And those aren't even that much bigger than a deer. Move over to the side. So I guess we're going to be turning off soon. As one does, right? Play D&D, have a moose for your familiar. Just sit back and let it kill everything. The moosening. Wait a minute. Okay, I was reading the map right. I was like, do I just go down the ramp or I'll go forward? Like, nah, I gotta keep going. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell with the GPS until you're literally right up on it. Oh yeah, it's kind of weird to think about. Speaking of, since they do go underwater, they actually prey for orcas in some areas, which is strange to think about. Like, who would have thought, moose would be on the orca food table? But here we are. Earth's scary, right? Nature's scary. That's all I can say about it. Nature very scary. Don't mess with nature. It messes with you right back, and much worse than you can do to it sometimes. We have reached Idaho. But you know, being big and versatile to be able to go on land and water is kind of nice. Oh yeah, aliens pass by, like, you just look at our planet while cloaked or something. It's like, holy shit, these guys are terrifying. Let's cordon them off and don't talk to them. I'd believe it. We are pretty belligerent as a planet. Everything is terrifying. Though we do have, you know, some really chill animals like manatees and such. Sea cows don't hurt anybody. They're too chill for their own good. They can't even really bite you, to be honest, either. Teeth too far back. You know, probably. That would be horrible. Just touch down on a planet to make friendly contact and then just beset by nature trying to murder you. Yeah, the polar bears just coming out of nowhere too while they're at it. Because polar bears are also scary. Yes, yes. I hope this... I actually didn't check to see if... whoop. Not slowing down enough here. See if this job was far enough to count. Damn it. That's another thing I need to make sure of. Is that the job is far enough to count, because you do have a set distance you need to go for, like, gift delivery. Wolverines don't give a fuck. They're like the honey badger, but, you know, Wolverines. But look, it's Aaron. Let's get me some more coffee. Ah. Whew. There we go. Good old bean water. Delicious, delicious bean water. Oh yeah, you know, one thing I would like to see them implement is like those LED stoplights like I showed you the other day. Those are pretty cool. Where they put like the whole strip up the pole. It seems like a neat concept. You know, they're not overly bright or anything. Like just enough to, is this where I deliver it? This is awkward. This is real awkward. What the heck, guys? Ace, Florida. You know, I can see it. I can totally see the Earth being space Florida. That's a new one, though. Really? I thought But we have done our first delivery. I think it was far enough away. It was. Nice. Okay, that's 1 out of 15. Alright. I actually really like how this looks. There's some about snow. It's like when it's all nice and soft and you just walk through it and it's kind of crunchy. Feels real nice. Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. Those lights are terrible here. Also, they put the lights in like the worst possible places. We can go to Winnemucca, I suppose. How far away is it? 661 miles. Holy shit. From Coeur d'Alene to Winnemucca, Nevada. Winnemucca, as some people would probably pronounce it. Snake River Plain, US Route 26. Neat. Watch this be like the same trailer I just delivered. It's like, hey, you know that the trailer of gifts you just delivered? Yeah, you gotta take it to Nevada now. Hey, Maddie. Oh, yeah, snow in the woods is real nice. I thought you always lived where you did, Med. Oh, so good to see you, man. I can't imagine you get too much snow where you live now, though. Let's see. Yeah, we're actually due for some snow here over the weekend, probably, or sometime during the next few days, due to that, you know, nice polar vortex that's slamming the U.S. Speaking of, stay warm and safe, my dude. Oh, Colorado, whoo! they get quite the snow sometimes. Good old Missouri. Yeah. Oh god, freezing rain is the worst of both worlds, because like it's cold but not cold enough to snow, and then when it hits like the pavement and shit, it freezes everything over, and you gotta watch out for black ice and shit. Oh, I've slipped more than once on that crap and nearly ended myself. This is awkward. Oh yeah? I've actually never been. I've been to like most of the states on the eastern half of the U.S., just never the west end. Or, well, the Midwest and the west. Yeah. I've been out basically like Arkansas and above and below. Oh yeah, no, not at all. I've seen people take those hits and spills, and it's not pleasant in any way. Let's say doing some. Though I will say it's kind of amusing when you see somebody try to drive on a snowy road and they just and this is if the road is completely empty and pretty wide, and they just start, you know, going in circles. You know, the car just slowly, very slowly, just starts turning in circles until it stops. It's pretty funny to watch, but, you know, not great to experience. As long as nobody gets hurt, of course. We don't want that. We just want silly things. Yeah, anxiety donut. Well, there's plenty of videos on YouTube you can watch with people doing stupid things in the snow. Like that one person that was pulling out in a parking lot and hit literally every car in the parking lot that was filled with snow. It's a whole thing, man. I think the closest thing I've ever had to the proverbial anxiety donut outside of video games is one time when I was younger. And me, my grandmother, and my first sibling were in a Camaro that we owned. And Mom had ran over a pretty deep puddle. And this road is pretty narrow, mind you. And she hit that puddle, and the car span like 6 or 7 times at high speed before it stopped. I'm surprised we didn't like go off the road into the house nearby or something. Oh yeah. Snow is unforgiving like that. Wait a minute. Am I in a turn lane? Shit! Nobody saw that. Nope, nobody saw that at all. Nope. Yeah, I've more than once I've nearly, ended myself in the snow, but thank goodness for modern safety features, am I right? We've certainly come a long way from those cars that are just made out of hard steel that doesn't give and will shear your head off in an instant. Whoop. I mean, yeah, sure, modern vehicles kind of crumple up into a useless mess when they're hit. But at the same time, those older vehicles look like they didn't take damage, but sometimes it would still fuck up the frame and stuff, and you don't want that. Definitely better to... Yeah. Well, like, the crumple zones and stuff are meant to, protect you, take away the force and stuff. Yeah, sure, it might crumple around you, but, you'll be safe in the middle of it. I'll take that over, the top of the car shearing my head off. Sometimes people get a little too attached to old things. New things can be good. I mean, yeah, new things for new things' sake, not good. But, new things, advancements to help things do better. Certainly a good thing, right? Speaking of vehicles, there is one thing I absolutely abhor about the States is how huge our fucking vehicles are. Holy shit. They are way too big nowadays. I remember when I was younger, cars were reasonably sized, but nowadays everything is like the size of a fucking mountain, and it's annoying as hell. Yeah. It's certainly something. Oh god, it's so horrible. The funny thing is, like, I've seen people like overseas complain about the people that bring their big, huge American cars over because they don't fit in anything. That they're like sticking out the parking spaces and everything. We need less cars and more public transport is what we need. More trains and buses. Stuff like that. Trains especially. Trains cool. Trains good. I like trains. Speaking of, I actually have a train simulator. I should try playing that for you guys someday. Oh man. Speaking of, that thing has so many DLCs. Those people are dedicated to their craft. But capitalism, hey, public transport's actually good for capitalism too, Sure, it puts the automakers out of business, but fuck them. The car industry, it already knows where I live. Don't get me wrong, personal vehicles are cool and all for when you need them, but, having the option of not having 12-lane highways, kind of a good thing. because the more lanes you add to a highway, the more congestion there is, and the longer it takes to turn to get where you need to go, and the more chance for accidents happen. There's been studies into this. Also, that you can't walk anywhere. Holy shit. Not being able to walk anywhere is horrible. No, you see, that's, well, I mean, yeah, sure, it's still capitalism, but that's, like, crony capitalism. Just add more lanes. And then the lanes instantly fill up with more traffic. Because that's exactly how it works. There's no, it's just a thing that occurs. Oh god, and it's the worst when like an accident happens and all the traffic is just stopped for hours. Holy crap. I remember one time I was going to visit some family in Georgia, and a wreck happened in the middle of the summer, like August heat. It is not fun. It's like 100 degrees on the highway because, you know, pavement. And the vehicle's AC had decided to not work that day, so we were mostly just getting air from the windows being down. So, yeah, we were stuck in, you know, barely moving for like 3 hours. And it wasn't great. I think I was with my cousin and my aunt at the time? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what went down anyway. My memory is pretty bad, so this may be a slight exaggeration of events. So, you know, it's a whole thing. The Terry family is something else. I'll say that much. I mean, we do have it like on a vertical axis in some places. It just doesn't really help much. Or at all, really. Fucking way stations. Ugh. Skyscraper roads? Oh god, that's a horrible thing to imagine. I'm sorry, I'm just one of those people that does not like cities in any form or fashion. I prefer, like, small country hovels. Where it's all nice and green and people are spaced apart instead of concrete jungle, which is, while convenient, has other problems. Believe it or not, living in a city is actually really bad for your mental health. And I've got that bad enough as it is. I don't need more. Oh, God. That's just painful to imagine. Like, I've seen, like, dual stack roads, but I don't want to see the nightmare of that, no. That's the last thing we need. Let's see. Ah, man, I finished off my coffee. Whoops. I'll have to get some more here in a minute. Let's see. Slow moving vehicles next 6 miles. All slow. Okay. Yeah, well. I mean, 35 miles an hour. Oh, okay, this is 50. Trucks, 35. Okay, fine. I will go down this grade at 35 miles an hour. Even though, you know, everybody and their mother is going faster than me. I mean, we can do that without needing to, like, make cities and stuff super huge. We need more, like, green spaces and stuff. You can add plenty of things to do without needing to make it like a megaplex or something. Oh man, I'd love to ride on a Shinkansen one day, just to see what it's like. I'm sure the people that ride them all the time, the novelty's worn off, but that'd be kind of neat to go on one of those bullet trains. No, trains are cool. Like I said before, trains be cool. Watch for wildlife. Use caution. Sure thing. For real. Have you seen like the rail map of the US compared to like say the EU? It's fucking wild. Theirs looks like a giant spider web. Ours has like a few broken lines here and there, maybe 4 that go across the whole place. Yeah. Basically. And less pollution because of that too, because as you know, city smog kind of sucks a lot. Like being able to breathe, you know, with my lungs. They're already bad as it is. Believe it or not, asthma sucks a whole ass lot. Yield. Okay, thank you for yielding. Oh, no. I have asthma. I've lived around people that smoked, however, a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of my family has a chimney when it comes to smoking. So I got the... Oh, yes. Well, it's not as bad as it used to be. I don't need like an inhaler. I don't wake up in the middle of the night needing to go to the hospital because I can't breathe anymore. But, you know, still kind of sucks to breathe shit. Are my lights on? Yes, they are. Cool. Let's see. The problem when you're playing these by yourself, especially, is if you get too comfortable, you kind of start dozing off, and the next thing you know, you've wrecked your vehicle into a light pole or something. Because you just get too into the groove, especially like late at night when I usually play these, and I just doze off sometimes. Not a lot, just rarely. I don't fall asleep when I drive anything. Anything, I promise. I'm not that dumb. If I need to rest, I'll rest, but on here sometimes I just play this to chill and just bonk. Rainbow colored. Oh. I mean, does that work for you? We've got quite the color spectrum going on here. I don't know. Oh. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff to. Oh man. Oh, random speed downs. Sometimes I wonder about names of places. Etymology is neat. 25 miles an hour. Oh boy. Oh wait, this is a turn, not a intersection. Who the hell makes a road like this? This should have been like a gradual turn, not whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, I don't know. They're generally pretty, as far as things go, they're generally pretty accepting of whatever for this game. Especially with mods, you can find some really neat mods. Oh, they will. They'll probably have some of them. That, like, they don't add all the cities and stuff. Of course, there's mods for, all kinds of stuff for this game. So, they'll definitely include some names from wherever. Generally, they try to include the larger towns and stuff, like, let's say. As you can see, like, they don't have all the smaller cities and stuff. But it's usually the larger ones. Like Grand Coulee, Omak, Wenatchee. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yakima, Kennewick. Stuff like that. What? Oh my lord, have mercy. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's weird. Nightbot is weird. Anyway. Assuming it's big enough and gets put on the map, sure. I'm sure someone might add it in a mod for Chuckles if, it doesn't make the cut. Don't we have some pretty weirdly named things in our place as well? I know you weren't. This Nightbot being itself. Like I said, it still hasn't completely been fine-tuned, so, stuff that, How is that an obscene word? Whatever. I am overly astringent filters. Overly stringent filters, indeed. But, I'll fix it as we go. As I've been doing. I love these little wiggly things. Yeah, like, we've got some weird names for places, that's for sure. Then again, everywhere in the world has weirdly named areas. Can people just not, like, even out curves or something when they make roads? I don't know. Some of these twisty turns don't feel like they really should be there. Whitebird Creek. Can't see it because it is dark as shit. Unfortunate. Holy shit, we've already been going for an hour. Damn. That's wild. Huh. I thought that was mostly truckers that got paid by mileage. I wasn't sure. I didn't know that the road makers were paid by the mile paved. I don't know, road design is fucking weird sometimes, to say the least. And then it gets redesigned into a more sensible thing. It's like, why didn't you guys just do this in the first place? You know? Oh. I assumed you knew. My grandfather actually used to be one of those folks that paved the roads. Apparently it's a pretty okay job. According to him, anyway. I wouldn't know, I've never done it. It seems like hard work, though. So, you know, assumptions all... Ooh, wow, that came out of nowhere, sorry. Oh wow. That completely wiped my brain of my train of thought. Ugh. Let's see here. Oh. Pretty brightly lit. There's a stop sign ahead. This is a weird place for a stop sign, but sure. Not that I need it, I'll just take this little you know, little, pass through here. Cambridge, Payette, Boise. Boise's pretty noisy. Or, you know, terrible, awful jokes like that. Let's see. But, yeah, it's a whole thing, I guess. Oh, man. Thinking of when they do add the more eastern areas, I'm gonna kind of dread reeling around some of those mountain passes that they'll have to add in, because some of them are just fucking atrocious. Holy crap. I mean, they're not little goat trails either. That's really awful to go up and around. But we'll see, I guess. Oh. I love the darkness. Whee! It is kind of neat to see what sort of designs they'll come up with for the holiday trailers, though, depending on whichever one it may be. Because they do tend to make them a little different each year. And then, you know, the little ornaments and stuff you can get too. Really not a very festive person, I will admit, but sometimes it's nice to see, like, designs and stuff. Good old Konosuba. Oh, God. Isn't the next season supposed to be like next year or something? Watch for rock. Isn't that supposed to be watch for rocks? Ugh. I actually haven't really watched much anime recently. Ah, right. The darkness. 1 second. Oh, sorry, I heard something. Anyway. Anyway. Or was I? Oh yeah. Really watched too much anime recently. My buddy Rob's actually dragged me into catching back up on JoJo, actually. We made it through where I left off in Vento Oreo, so we made it all the way through that. Or a Golden Wind for folks, and then now we're on Stone Ocean, and we've been working our way through that. That's neat, I suppose. I actually sat down some time ago and binged all of the seasons 1 through... Let's see... 1 through 4, I think. But that was a while ago. Oh, there's a viewpoint there. Let's go have a looky-loo real quick. We got plenty of time on this delivery anyway, since it uses real hours and stuff instead of, you know, in-game ones. Let's see. Where is the little viewpoint? There it is. And now we get to look at the Midvale Hill rest area, which apparently has some semis going through it other than me. Yeah, they added these a while back, so you know you have little extra things you can look at and stuff, or visit, like historic spots and stuff. Oh, right. Whoop. Early industry. Good old sunrise slowly coming up over the hills there. Very pretty. Yeah, I like these cinematic little things that they added. It's very nice. Or at least I think it's nice. Gives you like a little view of the area around and stuff. Of course, it's probably a bit easier to see during the day, but like the early morning thing I got going on here looks really nice. Now let's get out of here before I get bonked by another vehicle. Whoop. Stop, make sure nobody's coming by looking both ways a few times. Then we go. At least this truck and the trailer are highly visible because of all the Christmas lights and stuff. Don't gotta worry about that too awfully much. I wonder what, like, the there went my train of thought again. Lovely. Anyway, I wonder if they'll add Mexico and Canada though, since this is American Truck Simulator. Like, does that include all the Americas? Or just like North America? Or, you know, the US specifically? That's making me a bit curious, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Definitely a pretty game. That's for sure. In its own right. Texas-sized. What? Wait a minute. I've gotten into the wrong lane once again. Pay it, thanks you. I guess I want to pay it forward. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Hee hee ho ho. Oh god, my humor's fucking awful. I am so sorry. Drive for Sava. I'm kind of glad that this game and its counterpart have such robust mod support, though. Because it lets you have a lot of things you can do with it and enjoy. Just adding into the game. Like, there's all kinds of trucks and stuff people have made, but people have also made mods to add like entire countries or other such things, or more realistic traffic, or it can be anything as simple as like an engine for like a specific vehicle that they want to add. You know, that's not in the game, or a specific vehicle, or yes. Hey, Rob. Oh, let's see here. Oh. Oh, it's starting to rain for once. I think I got automatic wipers on here. Oh, it's squeaky noise. Hey, look, it's rain for once. Nice. I really like rain, but not too much rain. You know, flooding kind of bad. This thing has automatic wipers, so if I just turn them on, it'll start going faster or slower depending on what I need. Which is nice. Oh, everything getting wet. I gotta go. Isn't this like the first time it's rained on here on stream? I don't even remember. Usually when I play this, it never fucking rains on stream. So this is a nice little experience for once. I like how they actually made everything get like a wet sheen to it though. Some games don't even do that much. That way only. Your thing, fam. Okay, it's been raining a lot here recently, so this is a feeling. I'll probably be leaving the area with the rain fairly quickly, though. Let's see. I have to get up and get myself some coffee here in a minute. I think I'll do it after I'm finished with this delivery, depending on how far I need to go. Got 270 miles left. Actually, I'm gonna do that real quick, guys. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's sell some fresh coffee. Need to readjust my headset here. There we go. That probably wasn't the greatest idea. I forgot I was turning. Rip. Rip. No. Damn it. Like, oh, wait a minute. I was turning, no. And I rammed right into the friggin' pole. Whatever. I was doing so good. No. I should have known better. Whatever, it's fine. I just need to repair it when I get done. How much damage did we get? Not enough to be considering, really. I think I'll repair after the next job. That way I don't gotta up my insurance premiums. Yeah, well, what's a stream without a little bit of scuff, am I right? I was bound to hit something sooner or later. Something was bound to hit me, just considering how this game is. Oh, excuse me. Still not quite sure what other games I want to play this week. I'll probably take... Wait a minute. I need to check the calendar and see what days I'm going to stream or take off from. Considering it's so close to Christmas and New Year's. You're in Oregon now. We're trailing along, as it were. Best to obey the speed limits, especially in when it's raining, because, ooh boy. Really? Come on now. That was a hard turn. Oh yeah, I forget this thing's so big sometimes it has a bit of a time turning. Anyways. Kind of relaxing with the rain going on and stuff. I mean, not the game wasn't already kind of relaxing, you know. But, you know. That's the whole thing, I guess. Can't remember if there's actually any fog or anything. Whoops. I'm accidentally tapped the fucking parking brake like an idiot. Because it's on space, you see. And my thumb twitched. Definitely not something you want to do in real life. Is pull the parking brake while you're going at full speed. Oh, looks like the rain's starting to clear up. Man, I was enjoying that too. Sadness. Ah, well. What can you do? God. I can't imagine. It'd probably jackknife. Especially if you had a trailer. At least that's what I would think. Oh. Little shepherds. Should be good for gas, I think. Actually, let's check how much I got. I got 1,000 miles left worth of diesel. I think I'll be fine for now. I'm sad that the rain is gone in a way, because it rains so rarely on here. Still got a little bit on my window there. It's drying off. You know, there one probably is that exists. I can't word. There probably is one that exists somewhere, a manga of one, I bet. Because there's literally one of everything. Whoop. Multi-track drifting. Like that train. Yeah. Oh boy. Get a good look at that rock formation. Don't you just love when people cut straight through a rock face to make a road? It's green instead of brown. Yay. Oh boy. Let's see. I know, right? I guess it lets you have a look at the, shit. What's it called again when, the lines of sediment from different eras are and whatnot. We're in Burns. Burns. Strata. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Getting a little stratified here. Went straight from green back to brown and gray. I mean, brown, light browns and yellows. Hey. I will say that, like, stuff like that is pretty neat when you can just, like, slice into the earth and see, you know, bits of history from forever ago preserved in a way. The snow zone. What snow? There's snow? I don't see any snow. Looks kind of dry to me. Whee! Huh. Let's see here. How about them apples? I think I'll do a couple more deliveries and be done with it, because these do take a while. But yeah. I don't know. Oops. A little off the side there. Let's not do that. Got too distracted by the scenery. Of course, I can always do this, I guess. I can get a good look at the scenery and drive. Whee! Yeah, that is pretty wild when you think about it, because it's basically just all that clashing together and rising up, yeah. Gotta love that pop in. Oops. That's what I get for looking at Chad, almost running myself off the road. But yeah, that is pretty neat. That's why when things like that whole mountain topping thing that they do for some types of mining really bothers me, you know? Because you're basically just stripping off the top of a mountain for no good reason. Other than you're just lazy and don't want to dig into it. Oh, but it's harder, Terry. Yeah, fuck you, man. uh... Huh. I love how it goes from like a deep brown to really pale, palish brown. Yeah, but we don't quite have the technology to exploit that yet now, do we? One day, perhaps. Just not. Oh, sorry. Anytime soon. Well, speaking of space games, maybe one day I'll play one. As a longer format playthrough. Let's see. This week might be mostly short games, I don't know, considering the holidays right around the corner. Could maybe do a bit of Red Dead, depending on how I'm feeling, I guess. Oh. We'll see, I guess. Wouldn't call it pillaging, though. As long as, you know, no other life forms there, anyway. What's that meme? It's free real estate if it's just laying around. Oh. What sort of road work y'all doing here, fam? Looks like you're laying cable underneath. I will say. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Getting a little too chilly, and it's making me tired all over again. No, but I'm just saying. Like, there's plenty of unclaimed resources out there we can use. We'll see. I'm sure. Assuming we ever escape our own solar system anyway. But this is all just, shall we say, conjecture. Oh, dude, please. Anyway. Good lord. Some people pull out at the worst possible times, I swear. Probably gonna need to start slowing down here soon since we're near a town. No? It's just a dusty little throughway with a burger joint. You know, seeing like shops set up in the middle of nowhere makes you wonder where the hell the people that run them live. Because sometimes you don't see anything for like forever. And something's just sitting out in the middle of the dusty nowhere, and you're like, huh, where'd you come from? You know? That kind of thing. Whew. I'm so tired from all this cold weather. Uncanny valley senses. Yeah, it makes sense. Since it's like just out in the middle of nowhere after all. There's a hot air balloon up in the air over here. This town definitely has seen better days. Considering the signboard there is kind of dilapidated. Some old rundown barns. Huh. One second here. A little dust on my monitor. There we are. Oh yeah, I've kind of seen that before actually. It's a little unnerving. Or sometimes it's just where the house is either burned down or just been retaken by nature over the years. One time in the woods I found like a chimney just like standing there. You know, those old rock ones. That was a fun experience. Of course, kind of hard to get up to adventuring nowadays, considering everything's all fenced off and whatnot. Also, people are a lot less forgiving when you're older and you're just strolling through their property. They think you're going to do something nefarious. Whoa. Oh yeah? Good old creepypasta. Yeah, let's come up with some weird shit, those guys. To say the least, anyways. Oh, we are almost to our destination, it looks like. Oh, whoop. Took my eyes off the road for a second there. Look at chat. And we're genuinely out in the middle of nowhere. Delivering presents to this place. There we are. Yeah. Oh yeah? How so? If I may so inquire. Let's see. Go to one of my garages real quick so I can refuel. Oh, there's one in Elko. that. People take some really nice screenshots of this sometimes, as you can see here. Ah, good old coffee. Now we just refill. Yeah, sure, it still costs money to refill at your own place, but you know. The diesel price is $4.61 where I'm at currently. Oh boy. Some of them are pretty expensive in some places. $200 gallons is a hell of a lot when you think about it. Alright, let's oh, not map. The job market, external contracts, gift to Fresno. Oh, we got Helena, Utah. $4.99. There's a lot more gifts taken to Utah than there is to Fresno. That's kind of weird to think about. Grangeville. Let's see, that is 583 miles. Sure. There's a lot of place to ship gifts off to, that's for sure. They actually released the stats of how many people participated and how many gifts were taken to each area and stuff like that. Well, how many jobs were taken and stuff, rather, instead of what I just said. Yeah, like how many people participated, how many jobs were done, etc., etc. It's kind of neat to see like stat breakdowns of events and stuff like that. I think gives you more incentive to do the community things in a way, because it's like, oh hey, this is neat. You can actually see the participation numbers and whatnot. Of course, I guess if it's really low, it makes it a bit depressing, but you know, whatever. We are stuck behind a Walgreens truck. There's some green walls there, that's for sure. Not really, but you know, whatever. Oh. Let's go. I can't see beyond you, friend, so I can't tell if anybody's coming or not. Red Bull van. Ew. This stuff is nasty. I don't know how anyone stands to drink it personally. But, you know, that's just, I guess, personal preferences at work there. It tastes like a the poo-poo or something like that. Yep. Let me go here. Oh, you're going this way too, oh shit. Holy crap, that was wider than usual. What the hell? I can see our trailer at Walbert. which definitely an obvious knockoff of something we're all familiar with. Wish I had a backup camera in this thing. Ugh. Let's see. Wait a minute. Why they just, I'm doing a terrible job here. Go up a bit more forward. I'll just back into it. Like so. Very carefully. Burp box, yes. I'd like some ice cream, even though it is winter. I actually eat more ice cream during the winter than I do during the summer, now that I think about it. Sometimes, anyway. Oh, my right. Oh no, my right foot's went numb because I sat on my chair funny. Oof. Ain't nobody coming. Man, that place needs a cleaning. That's a very pinky purple van. Oh my goodness. Ah shit, I missed my turn. Fuck. Oh, we can remedy this by going this way. Oh, yeah, well, we'll just consider it content that I missed my turn there, huh? Turn. Pulling U-turn in this thing's kind of hard, especially when I've got a trailer. Crazy Cow. What are the names of some of these places? Fresh and Tasty Grocery. Nationwide is on your side, apparently. Chris Meat Market. Multi-lane drifting, yes. Eddie's. Sportswear, active fashion, Asian food. The most generic names in the history of Red Battery Incorporated. Hey, there's Goodyear. The Carton Club Casino. Chinese takeout. It was easy to fix that, mostly. Oh no, it's starting to get a little chilly. I'm getting goosebumps from the cold. Even though I've got on multiple layers, I chill so easy. It sucks. Don't get anemia, folks. It is not fun. Let's say we're both going straight, so I don't need to worry about turning, so that's good. Let's say, whoa. You're kidding me, really? What? Oh, I went like a millimeter over the line there. They are very strict about enforcement on that. Very, very strict on enforcement. Yeah, well, I can deal with a $700 fine. It's not like I make a ton of it back or anything. How much? I think this job alone is like, I didn't even check to see how much this job was. More than I'm paying for that red light ticket anyway. Even though I totally stopped. But whatever. We'll not get into fussing with the game rules. Enforcement is enforcement. I could technically turn tickets and violations and stuff off, but where would be the fun in that? You can definitely tailor this game to however you want to play, so if you don't want to deal with like traffic violations or damage or whatever, you can turn all of that off. I just don't. Because why? That's just not my particular kind of jam, as it were. I just need to be particularly attentive to the time as well, because they do like light violations if you don't turn your lights on after a certain time. And it tends to be pretty early too, a lot earlier than 30 minutes before dark on here. So I usually try to turn them on like an hour or so before. Whew. Oh man, excuse me. Oh. Actually, I think I might call it after this load, depending on how long it takes to get to where I'm going. Or maybe the next one after that, I don't. Dude. It's Little Caesars. Pizza. Is that an outhouse they're carrying? Or is that a storage trailer? I can't tell. What is that? Holy shit, it's tiny. It can't be an animal trailer, surely. Oh well. Let's see. How about you get in the other lane now? Since we can't do 80. We can only do 65 or 60 at most with a trailer. If we're lucky, depending on the, the terrain and all that. Let's see. And away we go. To Tonopah and Winnemucca and Reno. Hope I'm saying that right. It'd be kind of nice if I could reach 80 at these, with a trailer and stuff, but you really can't. It's pretty much impossible. Stop. I am stopping. You know, I can't see shit. Whee! That way you can enjoy the scenery, kind of. But only barely. This thing is way too big for this kind of trailer. I really should just get my other semi. Because this thing's meant for hauling like the really hefty loads and not trailers. Well, not small trailers, like for double trailers and shit, you know. That sort of dealy bub. Some up there is paragliding. They must be having fun up there. Hello, friends. Da, 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 da. Oh boy. Let's see here. What do we got? What have we got here? Let's see. Oh. Da da da. Huh. So chill. Or in my case, quite literally, because it's cold. Oh, God. But, huh. I don't know. Oh, man, getting stuck out here with your car broke down would suck so much. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. Breaking down out in the middle of nowhere is no fun for anyone. Let's see. How about them apples? I do say probably not. Gonna drink my coffee real quick. There we go. I think I might just lay down for a bit after stream because I have no energy. I'll go wrap up under some covers and try to heat up. Maybe return a bit of my vitality. Oh yeah, you said you had that experience with your paladin on Baldur's Gate 3, was it, Steven? Where your oath got broken in a weird way? That does seem a bit silly. Now that I'm thinking about it. I still kept lay on hands. So weird. I'd actually kind of like to play maybe Neverwinter Nights or something on stream one day, but I don't know how that would go down because those games are super long, and the problem with long games is people tend not to find them as engaging, unfortunately, or as entertaining because of the grind, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. But, you know, not in the near future anyway. Still having troubles finishing off Red Dead 2 because I keep putting it off. Because I need to be in a specific mood for it. Soon, though. Hopefully, we'll get some of that done. We'll get it done before, you know, the 4-year mark at any rate. Lamers bus lines. Who would name their bus line Lamers? What? That's just asking to be made fun of. Oh, look, it's a 50s diner out in the middle of nowhere. Gotta love it. So pretty. Let's see. Ellie and Tonopah are where we're heading towards. I think that's Ellie. Forgive me, people that live in these places, if I'm mispronouncing them. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I can't talk. So sorry. Oh. Let's see. We are 367 miles away. About 1,800 miles I can go with this tank of diesel. Having all the upgrades for range, driving, and large fuel tanks is quite nice, I will admit. I think I have something like a 200 something, yeah, 250 or 300 gallon tank on this thing. Pretty nice, to say the least. Oh, speaking of things, I've actually been playing a lot of Gen Zero lately. It's pretty fun. There was a big discount on it for like $5 whole dues on Steam. And I picked that up and I've been giving it a go. I don't have the X packs or anything for it. I'll probably pick those up at some other point. But it's pretty fun. I goofed around with some some friends on it too to test some stuff, and one of my buddies set up a whole bunch of propane tanks and really game and blew themselves up, and the resultant explosion hit them so hard they went like halfway across the map. It was quite amusing. I'll see if I can maybe sometime we'll post up a clip of it somewhere that people can watch, because we did record that. It was pretty fucking funny, to say the least. But yeah, that was a thing that happened. Most hilarious, as they say. Most hilarious. Maybe that'd be another game I could play in the future with people on stream. Because, you know, you can either play it solo or you can play it with 3 other people. That might be kind of neat to try. You know, folks against robots and all that. It's pretty fun little game. At least I think so. A little bit of action with some RPG elements. Also, you know, 80s sci-fi. Can't go wrong with that. It's based in Sweden, of all places. Let's see, what have we got? What have we got? The incoming darkness. Need to turn on my lights, otherwise I'm gonna get fined. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I activated my thing to slow the speed. That was a whoops. Oh, Dr. Pepper. I want a Dr. Pepper. It's been a while since I've had one. I love Dr. Pepper. I know some people find it absolutely disgusting, but I love that stuff. Your old your old man here really loves and enjoys his Dr. Pepper. Yeah, bud. I'm getting kind of sandy. Lots of it on the road. Man, that would cause so many traction problems. Oh, if you hit a patch of loose sand wrong, and you're going pretty fast. That's a good way to spin out. Oh wow, is that an abandoned town over there? Looks like it. Or a farm of some variety. Let's see here. Huh. I hate these hills you can't see over, especially if they have like a little passing lane before them like these do. Makes it so much worse. Looking good. I gotta slow down now. Oh. To Tonopah, this way. It's the UBS bus. It's the UBS tours. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. I basically got mods that add in actual buses and stuff. So there's likely one you might see and recognize at some point, or same for like trailers and stuff for different companies of hauling that actually exist. We gotta go this way. Hilm. Oh boy. Good old cozy evening vibes going on here. No, you don't. I'm getting out first. I just gotta deal with it. It's slow through here anyway. It's like 25 miles an hour. What are you gonna miss? Ray's Burgers. Ye old donut shop. Doo-doo. Okay, I'm getting a little too relaxed. I'm starting to get drowsy. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh. Is that a Time Warner van? I don't even know. What a weird speed limit area. First it's like back up to 70 in the middle of town, now it's back down to 35 right at the end of it. I'm not sure they know what they're doing here. Yeah, I think I'll call it quits after this one. Not sure I could do another one without dozing off accidentally. And that wouldn't be fun for anyone involved. Nobody wants to see that on stream. You just like going like this, nodding off and ramming into things. That's a whole thick experience, I suppose. Well, we can go our normal speed now. Oh, right before we hit a turn that we gotta shave speed off for. Because reasons. Oh, take them wide turns. Almost ramming into a little truck there. That wouldn't be good for anybody. We have 226 miles to go. Hope, love, peace, and care. Love and peace. Oh man. Let's see. I'm still trying to think of what else I want to play during the week, but it likely will just be short things, I guess. Just not been energetic lately. It's not especially after I finished off Subnautica. That was fun though. That was a good stream. I'm glad I finally, got through with all of that. And the experience with you all. Let's not run into things. That would be bad. Good old glowy trailers. Heck yes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Probably best not to swerve when I'm, just going at speed. Even if it is just for a jest of making the truck wiggle a little bit back and forth. Could end up jackknifing myself, and that's the last thing I kind of need, to be honest with you. Oh, we got another turn coming up. Let's see, and then we gotta stop, and we're going through Death Valley. Oh boy. Oh, come on now. I'll make it before this other guy comes through. Nope, I just gotta go. That's all there is to it. I'm too big and too slow not to just go when I can take the chance to. Unfortunately, I do not have good acceleration. I'm about as fast as a loaf of bread flying through the air. At least when I start going anyway. Once I get up to speed, I'm fine. It's just getting there is the problem. I have pulling power, I just don't have much in the way of, getting up to it real quick. Unlike the smaller, more nimble trucks. Let's see, how much money do I got? I got almost 4 million. Holy shit. My other workers putting in the work. Kudos to them. Doing a good job, Joe. I appreciate my employees. And they get paid well, of course. We even give them dental. As it should be. Oh. Let's see here. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. $153 miles to go. They really made these lights visible, didn't they? Holy crap. Even the ones on the truck are like particularly bright. The whole thing, I guess. Sorry if I'm boring you all to tears or death. Let's see what else. I still need to replace my damn headphone cable. I don't feel like digging through things to find it though. I guess I could just use these for a bit. It's not really going to kill me or anything. And then... I really do need to write out a list of things I want to play. That way I don't have to just like mull over it. And then like renege on my decisions. makes it a lot harder when you don't have it like written down, because like you can have like a whole bunch of things, you know, to play and whatnot, but that doesn't necessarily mean like you have a plan for doing it, you know. Having things set out does make stuff a fair bit easier after all, in some regards anyway. Certainly a thing that happens, especially when you have like really bad indecision. Yes, I do know. I know how to drive, Rob. I just don't pay as much attention on here sometimes as I should, especially when I'm looking at chat. You know, maybe with the criminal parking and all that, right? I really wish these guys would go a bit faster, though. I'm fairly certain they're faster than, you know, my shitty truck. My philosophy on this is as long as I'm not hitting anyone, it's okay. Even if I'm not, like, perfectly centered in the middle of the lane. This thing is pretty fucking huge, though. Holy shit! Really, dude? Anyway. Whatever. Dump trucks suck. Fuck off. Hey, he literally stopped in the middle of the road. I can't slow down that quickly, okay? I have a big ass load of weight behind me. I slow down about as fast as a train does. And yeah, I know. I know. My driving is atrocious on here. I can do better, I promise. It's just I don't. Yeah, they really were. Both of them were. I really should get see if they have an updated actual AI mod for the traffic, because those actually, you know, do more reasonable things, except they do drive a bit more aggressively like actual people do. So you do get a bit more accidents and stuff. The standard AI is very conservative, as you can see on their like speed and shit. Kind of annoying in a way. Something be glowing up there. I can't see what it was. I know you're supposed to stay like 3 car lengths away, but that's kind of hard sometimes in this, especially when you're sandwiched. My guy, I don't see anything coming, so I'm just gonna pass you. I swear to fuck. God damn it. Go to pass and the thing just immediately ends. Death Valley off to the left, I see. I am literally going 50, my guy. Yeah, that's how it is. Like, that's how traffic jams start. Like, one person slows down and it just fucks everyone up down the line. That's the problem with stuff like that. It doesn't matter how many lanes there are, one person can just ruin it for everybody, especially if like there's a turnoff or something. Oh dear. What the hell happened here? I think my state's got a very aggressive drivers rather than assertive ones. Oh yeah. Go the speed limit, you know, at the least go the speed limit. Just don't, also don't randomly slow down for no reason. For real, man. I kind of can understand like big turns and stuff, but when you're in the middle of traffic and stuff, don't just like slow down to a fucking crawl for no reason, please. Ugh. Oh, thank God they're turning. I can get past them. Oh, it's still 55, I see. At least I haven't encountered any way stations as of yet. I'm gonna fucking pass this guy. Once I get up to speed. Cause fuck them, man. Of course, it could just be about as fast as they can go too. Some vehicles are very just don't have great power to weight ratios and top speeds. Sealand. Sealand? No. Oh God, that's the worst too. Rubberneckers are literally the... And I missed my turn. Shit. Well. Wait, what? Oh, why was my turn there? That's weird. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh God. And now it turns into a one lane. Yeah, you're also distracting yourself from the road, which can cause further accidents as well. Which is a problem. Oh, or worse, those people that pull over to help but are parked like halfway in the road instead of all the way on the, you know, the side for no good reason. Then again, that's a bit easier to do in these monstrosities that are American vehicles. You know, because our things are absolutely huge for no good reason whatsoever. I swear if there's a turn off right up here, I'm gonna be sad. Holy crap. Seriously. What's wrong with people, man? Like, for real. Wait a minute. What's this say? Ah, shit, it's a left merge. I should have just stayed in lane. Bro, sits ahead, 63 feet. What the hell? What happened? What the hell? How did that happen? What the fuck? Hello? Am I getting stuck? Oh. Okay, why am I getting stuck on here? There's literally nothing there, game. Literally nothing. I thought it might have been one of those concrete dividers there, but there was literally nothing there. No, there was nothing. That's the problem. There was absolutely nothing. I have somehow magicked an obstacle for my freaking tire to catch on somehow. Go me, I guess, right? You know, I'm gonna have to get a trucker hat for my model or something for when I play this. And then use that. That might be pretty funny. Just weird juxtaposition of your old green wizardly buddy with the trucker hat. Yes. What the fuck? Oh, tumbleweeds. Fucking scared the piss out of me. Oh, I was like, what's going on? And suddenly tumbleweeds out of nowhere. Movement. I was innocent that time, though, Rob. Totally innocent. You saw there was nothing there. Literally nothing. Wedged up against my truck. The trailer, anyway. It's probably just a bug. They'll iron it out later. As it does. Ugh. Man, motorcyclists are fucking brave. Like, yeah, they're neat and all, but man, it really puts the fear into me to think about going on the road with all these giant vehicles, and any one of them could just fuck you right the hell up. And some people have a real hatred of motorcycles for non-justifiable reasons. Let's say 106 miles. I guess I missed my turn off there and made the job take a bit longer than usual. But yeah, I don't. I don't know about people sometimes on the road, man. It's the lamers bus again. Look how lame they are. Seriously, who names their company Lamers? I mean, honestly, come on, y'all. You can do better than that. There's a Peterbilt company. We could go buy a new truck from if we felt so inclined. Still has a little bit of hitchiness in the real big cities, though it's a lot better than it used to be. Oh. Grable van lines. What's that? Costco. Costco has vans like that? I was not aware. Oh boy. Let's go. Seriously, guy? Come on. Yes, I know. You had the right of way. Just thought I'd try to get ahead of them, but no. We're in Bakersfield. They do a lot of baking in a field here. Probably not, but it's still funny to me anyway. Bakersfield, California. And a burger joint for no good reason. Please don't turn right. Please don't turn right. Good, you're not turning right. Never mind, you're turning right, you bastard. Whatever, doesn't matter, we're on the highway. But speaking of things like merging, apparently a lot of people don't know what zipper merging is. Makes a lot more sense in practice, though, than, you know, how most people merge. And it, you know, tends to flow better for traffic, though just the thing, I guess. I have 75 miles to go. We are certainly doing a thing, that's for sure. Woo! Oh man, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me drink the rest of my coffee before it goes stone cold. Never mind, I already drank it. I really need to get a big one of those like Stanley thermos cups or something. That way I can have like a quart and a half of coffee or something for when I need to drink. It'll stay warm without me needing to like rewarm it or anything. Those things are friggin' indestructible too. Really? I mean, it's good if it's done correctly, but those people just sound like jerks. That's not an excuse to be an asshole on the road, you know? It's a Rite Aid truck, or Rite Aid trailers, rather. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know about those people. I really don't. Sound like a bunch of a-holes to me. Oh. That is the problem everywhere. It's literally a discussion we have every time I play this game. It's like, people on the road are a menace. That's basically all it boils down to every time. I've noticed, anyway. Just a thing. Good old observations. Heck yeah. Ugh. We are almost done with the task at hand. And I can go lie in bed and die for a while. Maybe watch another VTube while I rest. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely need to lie down for a bit after this. I am at 0 energy again already. This sucks. Ugh. Let's see, I guess we go on the right-hand lane. Looks that way. Probably. They don't have a... Most people don't have the fear they should of vehicles. That's the problem. They feel invincible in them, I think. And you're really not. You are far from invincible in a car. And again, a lot of people don't understand, you know, mass and force and motion and how that applies to, you know, something you're driving in. Good old defensive driving. I think people got too used to the highways and stuff being empty. Is the problem there. Anyways, I am going to, let's say 3 jobs worth is pretty good here. Otherwise I'm gonna end up conking out at the wheel, and we don't want that. That would be bad. We don't need that, like, at all. So, you know, that's a whole thing. Anyway. I appreciate you all for, coming and joining me and doing stuff. Let me check something real quick before we end here. If one of my other friends is online, maybe give them a little raid. What in the world? Let's see. Anyways. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Or my Twitch is just being weird. Anyways. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along, and I hope you had an enjoyable time on this more chill, relaxing stream. I'll probably see you Wednesday and possibly Friday. Let me see. What are those days? Friday. Maybe not Friday. I don't know. Since, so close to Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. I usually don't stream on weekends anyway, so I guess that sort of works. But, yeah. Maybe we'll do some other stuff after the holidays. Maybe I'll finish off Red Dead. Finally, I don't know. But, yeah. Thank you again for coming. I hope, you guys have a good rest of your evening, and, please take care. Stay warm if it's cold where you're at, or, if you're in a warmer part of the world, stay comfy, and however you may be. But I'll catch you all later. So, you too. See you all later. Goodbye for... Oops. I did not mean to leave this going. There we go. Yeah. I'll catch you guys later. So, take care of yourselves. And have a good one. Bye for now.